All right, we're in. Mic check. 1, 2. Two Legit City on the mic. People of chat, hope you guys are doing good. We are back into the run. Beat Demolier, attempt number 2. It continues. So, of course, we're going to try to get to the temporal tear, breach it, do the Great Escape, turning pot objective, before Demolier hits us. So, for the most part, that's going to be the objective. And everything good? Is this a problem? No checkpoint. This works, though. What do you mean? Alright, so first things first. High stress. This guy. I think he's okay now that we gave him a meal haul. And then he needs astronomy, so we have to scrub him. Okay. If we have enough power, we'll do that, but we probably don't. Yeah, it goes down pretty fast, so he's gonna have to run the wheel for that. Alright, so we have batteries here. That's not bad. And then that's gonna be for telescoping. Pit broke out. Classic. We're utilizing a suit exploit to be able to breathe. That way we can have these guys doing its thing. So right now our goal is there's a couple of spots we want to scan. This one, that one. 1, 2, 3. And then it goes. Oh man. 1, 2, 3. I get this one. I won't be able to scan that. That would be insane if this ends up being the ice planet or a planet in general. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a risk. We're probably gonna have to see if this ends up being a point of interest. We'll probably risk it and then go back abandoned. So we have to go to do this one first. This one's hitting that planet, which is fine. It's oxalite. And then we have another scan we want to do this way. 1, 2, 3. Scan, scan. 4, scan. And then we'll do it layers at a time. You said your rad bolt direction. Forgot to set it on the generator. Oh, yeah, that happens, man. You got to watch out for that. The rad bolts. If you don't get them, man, it's a lot of waiting time. All right, for the most part, the bleach stone chlorine glass from the bleach stone we mined out, it's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We're utilizing a weird pipeline strat for the CO2. Oh, I have this running still. Do we need it running? I guess it's the question. So let's go to the second planet. 69. Yeah, they probably want it still then. All right, so right now we're going to be doing a rocket scan setup. So this one, we have oxygen. We're going to use the mask, and then we have snack fruit. We're going to have to connect everything. That's going to work. And then it's going to be a no toilet setup. Feels bad for this guy. So do we have a pilot here? Edwin. All right, so it's going to be Edwin. And then we're going to designate the 1, 2, 3. And we got to start scanning. That's going to be that one. This one. We're still getting some CO2. Inside is good, though. We're moving some food inside. So I guess we could leave that alone for a second. This guy is trying to do the skill scrubber. If he gets that done, he could start telescoping on this planet. We would be able to do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So this is right outside of range, which sucks. But if anything, we could just go here and then be able to scan it. So that is a very minimal CO2 rocket setup if I need to do that. I don't have CO2 though. That's the worst part. I'm going to need to find 30 kilograms. But he's still got to start scanning. All right, so let's get it done. Let's get it ready. No one's outside, right? Okay. Let's get some masks on. We're doing a little bit of research just in case for the steam rocket engine to reach that if I have to. And I think we're good here, right? I think we are. So the big thing is Edwin has astronomy. Everything else is about all right. Mom, I hear you, babies. You're all right. Did he eat today? $2,000. Oh, our calories are a little low. Okay, that's fine. That means he's gonna have food inside. We could launch. Right, and he's going to this tile. Yep. All right, cool. That means we're gonna need to get some food here today. We're going down this way to get to the bees. We have a drop block set up so we can have more CO2. Okay, so we should probably bop some dartles. It's gonna be good food for us. We're gonna want that. Have a couple of veggie poppers right there, locals. Okay. So it is a small little food problem, it looks like. 2 plants next to each other. That's so jank. And then there is a Rex on the side. Take him out, boys. There we go. Meat's in range. Not bad. Did this launch? No, because he's not allowed to drive. Edwin. There we go. Alright, so we need to continue sending CO2 to the second planet. We still need a little bit more. Everything about this looks fine. Okay, so we're gonna connect this on this side. Pumping up the CO2s. Alright, and then at this part, we just want to start laddering. Autosave lag. So we're trying to get to here for the enriched. We're gonna eventually want that. So that's gonna be that. We're gonna be getting some food. There's no food. We really just have to hunt the dartles, man, which kind of sucks. We are making the BBQs. Food's a little bit low. We got the pemmican on. I guess we can make dirt bars if we really have to. I would want to avoid that, though, if I can. I guess this is cold enough that we'd be able to just attack everything. And then once we get there, we'll just pick up the meats. Just kind of like that. Alright, and we'll be able to pick up all the meat. Hopefully we'll get that in time. It's refrigerated at the very least. And then I think we're good here. We are steadily pumping. I'm not too worried about that. Rad bolts are done. Alright, let's cut that. Have these turn on. Free meat. And then we're going to be able to fight the Rex and get the meat from that guy as well. Calories are going up. Calories go up. I guess we could go into here. You just can't breathe. It's kind of tough. Chlorine. It's all chlorine here too. It's so bad. We got meat right here though. Okay, so we're waiting for that to hit 100. This is more or less ready. Have that connect. All right, so who are we sending? I think it's going to be Blindum that we're going to be sending. He's going to be doing the rocket piloting on the second planet. Yep, Blindum, man, it's going to be you, buddy. You're going to go 1, 2, 3 here. And we're waiting for the 100 kgs. Blindum is allowed to drive. He has a driver's license. Travado is starving. He has food. He has food. You just gotta, you know, he's gotta poop first. Classic. Let's not allow him to eat the Hexcellence yet. Make him eat the meal lice. Alright, there's no schedule shenanigans like before, right? We fixed that. Okay, they're converting CO2 to oxygen still. That's fine. Let my mans eat. 2 more batteries. Dude, he's gonna have to catch his breath before he's gonna be able to eat. Alright, so this is ready. We have the food inside. Crew change and launch. Alright. 2 rocket. Wait. Cancel. No crew. I almost killed Blindum. Haha. Deliver. We got to make some oxygen masks. I forgot about that. Ooh, a lot of CO2. So I'm going to need to start sending oxygen. There's no way for us to really store that without doing some jank shenanigan here. This is going to basically move up the CO2 up the pipe. And then that way we'd be able to just have that go in, so to speak. So we're going to need that like that. That should be fine. They'll be able to do it, both of them. As long as no one's inside the interior, we'll be okay. Alright, how is my homies? Edwin, he's got the mask on, extra mask. Alright, he's going to be allowed to eat the snack fruit. He's going to have food. He's going to have to pee, though. It's going to be a problem. Feels bad. Hopefully the stress doesn't wig him out. Oh, he's 4-5. I wonder if that's going to be bad. Stress was a problem before, right? Research is flat. No meteor shower, high priority. So right now we're looking for planets. We have to establish several colonies, which is going to be a 5-pod setup. You start with your main pod, teleport planet, second pod. We got a 3rd planet already, so we have 3 pods. So we got to find 2 more. Ideally, we find the ice planet, because we got to go there anyways. And then we find another planet so that we could get the breacher opened. Alright, man. Classic Edwin. It's gonna have to mop the floor. Travado is almost done. This is a sad loop he has to do. But he's got to tough it out, man. There's no other way to really do it. Okay, back up to these guys. Alright, so this is the reason why I use pliers. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. And then the CO2 moves up. I guess that's a lot of pipes still. Let's do this. They could build that. We'll connect the pipes properly. Oh, wait. That was the wrong button. There we go. Alright, so hopefully the CO2 moves back up. And then once we clear it open, we could start bringing O2 over from the first planet. Send it back down. And then that's going to be this line. Starving. This guy, no, he has food. Gotta just do his thing. Okay, is it enough? Close. Oh my god. And then O2 is going to be coming in soon. Let's just cut that there. And then hopefully just pushes out, right? Alright, so we need to start charging the suits so that we could have Lyndon breathe inside the rocket. Research is done. We might as well grab large spacefarer. I'm thinking rovers could be kind of nice. Just because they would be able to help do a lot of the labor work. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, now oxygen's coming in. Going into the suits, that way we get oxygen inside. My man, Edwin, scan it. Let's go. Alright, so Travano's exhausted. There's a shine bug in here ruining his day. Otherwise, he should be alright. He runs. And then he does the skill scrub. He's almost done. Oh, shit. It's just, this is such a sad loop that he has to do so that he could do the astronomy scanning right here. This tile. There's no way we're gonna launch though, right? Because the problem is that, oh my god, he ID'd the freaking meteor. Or was it off of this planet? No IDing the meteor, man. Oh, a little bit of element damage is fine. Alright, what's with this P oxygen? Where is that even coming from? A little bit of a calorie issue here still. We gotta attack the Rex. Get the Dardo on the side. And we gotta get close to these guys. Man. Oh, rip this guy. I mean, it's free food. We try to free him. My man spawned in a 2x2 box. That's the exact size of his adult form. That's so sad, man, that happens. Dupes is sleeping. This polluted oxygen is wrecking us. They're fine to repair, though. Alright, the oxygen mask looks good. So let's undock the suits. Let's get 2 more. Let's relocate Oxymask. We're gonna move that inside. Alright, good. So we need to deal with the food problem on this side best as we can. Was that not allowed to harvest? Any sweat corn would be nice. I guess we could grab the water weeds. It's also a lot of lettuce. Cthulhu, welcome in. How was the first day of updating Windows? Was it a good time, my dude? Just updating the Windows. The graveyard grows. Oh, man. More things, huh? More things? That's tough. They don't think it be like it is, man. But it do. Really do be like that, though, sometimes. You hate to see it. Updating Chromebooks. The classic. Be like that sometimes, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh. We have food inside. Hey, okay, so we have food. You just gotta empty it. They got the Cheetos fingers. Dude, kids, man, they don't care. They don't care about cleanliness. Dude, I will say though, if there was like a Groundhog's Day thing and I like go back in time to where I'm young, I would totally be a lot more clean. Not gonna lie. One of them looked like they ate a bucket of KFC while working. They probably did. They probably had the chicken tenders from Cane's. You know, the classic, man. Oh, we got the big mamba. It was probably eating Cane's, dude. They got the fried chicken dinner. Alright, calories are back up, so I'm not too mad anymore. I think we got all the meats, so that's good. We got to continue the ladder, get another food right there. Ooh, oh, that's about this. That's about the. Could I reach that in time? Oh, my man Edwin's mealwood seed. Wow, that's actually good. That's so funny. Growing mealwood is actually really nice. I gotta do it, man. Alright, so these guys are ready. CO2 ready. Relocate needs to happen. Still waiting on that. Getting the dig. Can we get the food in time? It's deep freeze, man, technically. But if it was sitting in chlorine, it would have been nice. Someone was suffocating. Was that you? No, right? It wasn't you. Oh, it was probably one of the dudes digging in the ice. Yeah. We don't have gas res. Part of me is thinking we should keep pumping the CO2. But yeah, we have a lot now. Not too worried about it anymore. Alright, how is my man? 2 tiles? Okay, we have one there, one there. That's interesting. So I think I do move up. It just makes a lot of sense. But at the same time, I'm not done scanning. I should let him finish before actually like moving him again. Travado, you done, buddy? He is. Astronomy skill. Let's go. All right, we'll keep the 2 points so that his morale's higher. And then he's going to be able to start scanning. What's going on, Hank? Welcome in. Happy Wednesdays, man. Did we get the mask? We got one more. All right, we got one more. We got one more. Someone's starving. Blindum. Classic Blindum. Go eat your bog jelly, dude. What are you doing? There he is, eating his bog jelly. Get those calories, man. We're gonna need you to go on a mission soon. So right now, is there anything I want? Because we do have free time to research, and there's nothing else we could really do. We could grab Res Tech deodorizers if I wanted. Maybe bottle filler? Maybe. I don't know what else I would need. I guess we could just do that for now. It did, right? Yeah, so that happened to me too. Back when autosave lag was deadly, I went from every cycle to every 3 cycles. And then you could also do every 5. Evil Dan! Coming in with the Prime. Thanks for using your Prime on me. Enjoy the emote. Do something that's ad free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub ads. But yo, man, I see you over there. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Get out, Cyberdyne. Oh, it's because of the cold. Did we get the meats? Hopefully they got it. But yo, man, appreciate. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right, maybe bring in some algae here. Wouldn't be bad. Because I will need to grab this, so filling this up with O2 would be kind of nice. We could also open this up, funny enough. Maybe that's what we end up doing. Digging up the sands. And that oxygen releasing helps us out a lot. Because then this becomes a pocket for the heavy gas to settle in. So we'll be able to breathe a little bit better. Appreciate you, Evil Dan. Welcome to the city. Hope you enjoy your stay. But yeah, autosave in this game. Ideally, I will say 100%. It's better to have it every day, so you don't lose as much progress. But at the end of the day, like, you can't really be mad if you, you know, just lose an extra day just because, you know, it's only like backup, right? It's like in the best case situation, you would back up your important files every day of the week. You know? Every day of the week. But it's like no one does that. No one actually does that. Set to 10, that works. Realistically, you know what I used to do? I used to play City Skylines with no autosave. Because the autosave got really bad. I'm not even kidding, man. That used to be how I played. No autosave. And there was times where I had a crash because it's Skylines, right? But I will say that 90% of the time, it was better that I had it off. Because there was no problems, right? It's never like a catastrophic, you know, oh no, kind of a thing. So I realistically couldn't be mad. Alright, Blindum. It's gonna start scans. Oh, we're scanning. All right, so we go around this immediate circle, and then it's this immediate circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do the last one. I guess we'll see if that's a combo. If it's attached to something, we know not to scan it. All right, not bad. We're at 100. We turn this off. Otherwise, we're just generating stuff for no reason. We're gonna copy paste here. Once we get enough, well, I'm actually going to increase priority here as well. Once we get enough mealwood seed, that's just going to be a lot more stable food for us. There's also some snack fruit on the side I wouldn't mind grabbing. CO2 and all that good stuff. Moving that out wouldn't be bad. Let's get the digging here a little bit better. Hey, Carrie, coming in with the raid. What's going on, Carrie? I see you over there. How is the Onis? I saw you playing earlier. Talk to us about the streams. What'd you guys get done today? Was the duplicants being nice today? Sometimes the dupes be duping, you know. But of course, talk to us about the stream. What's good? Doing some infinite liquid storage. What's going on, Sunak? Welcome in. Oh, someone's dying. He's good, right? He's good. He's getting close to good. All right, we're going to cancel this because we have a little bit of food for right now. We should try to get some O2 here instead. Infinite liquid storage. How many geysers do you have left to tame? They probably slow down because of the water. Yeah. All right, but then this... Oh, I was going to say, this opens up oxygen. So if they could get that, man, that's really nice. Oh, no. Bird's doing Dance of Death. I think he's going to be okay. All right. Edwin peed again. Just got to make sure to mop that up. Telescope. Okay, it's there. It's there. Bird got it. Bird got it. Nice. Couple of hot salt water left. Not bad. Not bad. Did you get started on the volcano stuffs yet? All right, the oxygen gets to release, so my homies get to breathe again. All my homies like to breathe. All right, they're working on getting to that, though. Okay, so we be scanning. Boop. Boop. So it's these two next. And then Calypso. What's wrong here? He just got his hands on his knees. Okay, we're scanning, though. And we're still scanning. Okay, cool. Everything's looking good. Haven't touched the magma volcanoes yet. And want to do a big steam room that incorporates 3. Ooh. Dude, man. Steam rooms for the volcano. That's going to be fun, man. Because they're full-sized. So your design is actually going to be very important. Because there's like the easy way to do it, but then that forces a lot of things. You got to do it this way. You got to do it that way. Or you do a delayed stored design. It's up to you. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it. A lot of ways to do it. Oh. Polluted water vent. Free water. We're not going to use that. If anything, we're really just after the food right now. It'll be an experiment. It's going to be fun times. Keep the saves on every cycle. Keep the auto saves ready, man. Okay, we're gonna be grabbing some peat when we can. Made a mess. Blindum. Yep. Damn, you peed everywhere, my dude. Oh, I gotta allow you to eat the food in here. There we go. Dude. You gotta clean up the floors. I mean, if you're cool with it, man. I guess it's fine. Can't be too mad about that. If that's, you know, how he enjoys life. Alright, so our peat's a little bit low, which is why I'm thinking that we're gonna have to start going through this and digging as much as we can. Gotta do it for Pete's sake. Gotta do it for Pete's sake, man. Body temperature. Oh no, bro. It's too hot here. Oh, man. Okay. So we gotta find a cooler area to grow the mealwood. It's probably over here. Chlorine? It doesn't grow in chlorine, though. That's rough. I can't grow the mealwood because it's too warm. Oh man. I mean, it's only mealwood. I can't be too mad about that, I guess. Still a little unfortunate. Alright, let's pick up some more of the berried fruits. We'll eventually get to the snack fruit right here. We don't have stable food, so we have to be scavenging like this for now. A little bit of a tech. Freedom. Do we need any other tech? I want to get ahead of it if I do. Probably deodorizer. Like, not that we need it. I guess it could be kind of nice. Alright. Let's get the bin over there. From some other stuff. You know what I wouldn't mind doing? I wouldn't mind doing like wheel power so that we don't have so much peat running. This is maxed out. This is not using power. So everything here is fine, right? Yeah, so we don't need to be running this unless we need the CO2 inside. We should be okay for now. Meteor shower. Oh, these two planets at the same time. Okay, that's not too bad. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So I could stand on this tile and scan both. I probably do need to do that. We'll move that up. Hopefully it's fine. 14,000, 24,000. So the calories is going to be the biggest thing. No, we got hit by a meteor. A proper hot meteor. Oh, no, bro. Take out the heat source. Who's starving? Cyberdyne, go get some food. We got food, man. Do we have food? I don't actually know. Damn, we really need to fight this guy. We do have some food down there. Made a mess. So technically he does have food. We really need to get to the Rex. We're not sure if that's growing anymore. Okay, I guess that would be a thing. We have grain here. The idea is going to be simple. If we could get a water drop right here, that'd be amazing. And then we're going to want to pick up the grain. And we're going to get so many muffins. We're going to get so many muffins. So we're going to pick that up and then drop it on the top. That's going to be the idea. Scalding. Oh, he's getting burned. Oh, don't die, my dude. Don't die. Disable auto repair. 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 I gotta do this. Otherwise, he dies. because it's way too hot for him to be here. Alright, man. We're gonna have to make you a triage cot. He's making it. Okay, cool. Alright, then he could go sleep in the bed that he makes. Classic. Oh, and there's a slug here. He's gotta die. Alright, we got deodorizers. We got gas res. I guess we do bottle drainer. And all that good stuff. Brine empty. Someone do this so that we don't have any chlorine mess up some of the gas. I probably want to mop this up just for movement speed. All right. So this liquid layer is going to prevent chlorine from leaking out. Like, it's going to fill this up, but it's going to be fine. Oh, this Dardo could probably die. Get some free food from that. Joya wart seed. Okay, we'll take the Joya. Making the foods is kind of tough right now. Liquid lock though. But yeah, all that free grain right there is going to be sweet. Outside of that, I don't know if... Oh, right here. There is some meat right there. It's just very unbreathable in this area. Alright, there is food there if they really need it. Oh, look at that. We got some of the grain. Let's go. Oh, and it's dropped. So this is refrigerated and sterile. Nice. 100% looking good. You should not be starving. We have the 5 mealwood here. It should be balanced. You know, I did just realize if we were to have a meteor land right in the liquid lock and it pushes out the water, it's gonna get on the compact dischargers, and that's gonna potentially cause an explosion. Bad times. All right, finally gonna get the scan. Ooh, dang. It's looking like we have 2 potential planets right there. I'm gonna have to send a rocket from here, huh? That's gonna suck. That's really gonna suck. All right, so we might want to... I mean, we still got to deal with the food, but I'm thinking we might want to do something with the steam rockets soon. Like, we have steam rocket engine capabilities. Oh, ha. Freaking ladders are a little bit too, not allowing the engine to be built. So the steam rocket is potentially what we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we could... We don't have the ability to land. We would have to crash land. Ah, man. These are all potential planets. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. Alright, so we should be making muffins. Yeah, we got the grains right there. We'd be able to make the muffin. We should be able to do 1 barbecue as well. Once this lum egg hatches soon, we're gonna get more brisket again. And then there's some meat right there I wouldn't mind grabbing. How is Edwin? Sleeping's got a pee, classic. Blindum, he's got a little bit of pee right where he sits. Classic Blindum, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could travel to there, but we probably have to crash land, right? Come on, Blindum, you got this, buddy. We need to reveal that tile. Made a mess. Let us hear the music. Oh, he didn't finish. He had to breathe for right at the end. No. All right, so it's here, right? So we do both tiles from there? Yeah. All right, so this sucks for Blindum because this area... Okay, it's no longer super hot. We probably do that. Are you still hurt? He's still hurt. All right, he's got to go heal. Actually, let's have him dig this out first before he goes heal. I don't think it's hot enough that he's going to take any more damage. Okay, this guy's got to come back. So we got to land, relaunch. Because while we could go to here, we won't be able to do anything afterwards. We'll be out of tile space, right? Edwin's going to be the only one still scanning. We got 2 more to scan still. Got the single dig, not the second one. We still got a grain right there. That's basically in a refrigerator. Making the muffins. 8 cycles. All right, so hopefully everyone who's hungry is going to be able to eat. Yeah, some people are low on calories, the first planet. Just because there's no real growable food here, long-term wise. Like, maybe it was worth growing a little bit of sweat corn. And then eventually with the natural mimicas, or maybe replanted some of them, we'll have enough. And just live off of, like, the lump food in the beginning. I just feel like that's going to be labor. Wait, what are you doing? Dude, that is the most illegal movement of all time. You ran from this way down that way. What the hell is this? That is some jank movement, man. Alright, for the reasoning that is gas flow, we should open these 3 so the oxygen slips out. Blindum always peeing his pants. And alright, so this is able to land now. He's on the bed. So we're gonna go straight down. You're gonna be fine, man. All the food's right there. Alright. Alright, so now oxygen. So that needs to happen because the breathability needs to be decent to get down here. We will want the setup so that the beeves don't come out and start bopping us. Free out the oxygen. Close. This guy's still starving. You find out what's on this planet yet? Not yet? Okay. I'm worried that it's gonna be like down here now. Ah, man. Oh, the planet's back. I mean, the thing's back. Okay, cool. We got back up to 71. Not bad. Alright, let's put the suits in. Blindum, take off the mask. He's gonna take some time to de-stress. We might want to scrub Blindum. Yeah, we should try to remove field research off of him. Okay, skill scrub. Yeah, that might be the best location. Otherwise, we don't really have a spot for the skill scrubber. Alright, let's bop that. Or we do something weird like this. That does work. Get the 3 tile set up there. And then we get that ready. My man, dude, you gotta be on the hospital bed. You was hurt. How is the food here? 11,000. So it seems about fine. It shouldn't take us more than 5 cycles. I think it's gonna take us 2 cycles to get back. And then if we get close enough, we could crash land and then not consume calories for 2 cycles. So we could basically grind that down, because we probably will, because we're gonna probably do this and then go around and then get that one last. The game kind of sucks with that pattern. Oh, I'm still scanning that. Okay, we'll let him scan around that. I need to mop this up. I need to not allow this guy to be eating the non-perishable food. A man is hurt. Alright, and then now we're just waiting for the skill scrub. Alright, so we need to do that so that we could reduce the amount of morale he has, or the required amount. Because we're going to bop field research and again keep him on the 3 skills. Stress is going to be a problem. What do you do, Edwin? Are you a binge eater? Oh no, bro. Really? Oh no, bro. He's gonna have a bad time. Dude, if they give us this tile first, that would be amazing. But I know they're gonna probably do this tile and then work it around. Gonna be a little bit tough. All right, so I think we got the meat here, got the grain there. Food's doing good, man. I think that means our calories are topped off now. It is, well, except for these 2. I was gonna say that we've went through a lot of calories technically. It's a baby llama. All right, we're gonna be able to get some bonus food soon on demand. We'll wait for that. And there's the Rex. Okay, so he's got to go. From this point, we're going to start getting down. 300 kgs, good amount. Tough meat for some brisket. Alright, we're going to want to dig down. Hopefully we'll be fine with that. I think we're just gonna have to like go through. So what should happen is the CO2 slips down. These guys get this big thing with falling asleep. Once they're in CO2. I believe that's how it works in real life, right? If you put smoke, carbon dioxide, on a beehive, all the bees fall asleep. Technically that works as long as we're able to build the first ladder. Alright, no tech. I don't think we tech up anymore. Should be good. Oh my god. That's hilarious. We're gonna do this. So the items get relocated to this side. And then it starts cooking. Hey, Kuba. Coming in with the 5-stream streak. Appreciate you coming out to the streams. I see you over there. Come on, move the items, man. That way we could start cooking. As long as they're eating, though, it's all that really matters. Is this side pressurized? And then not a lot of CO2. Let the CO2 fall sounds like a bad idea. And if we get stung by the bees, I think we just kind of have to tank it out. I mean, we're not going to die. It's just going to give them a debuff. We'll have to live with it. Heat values went up. Alright, so how are we back here? Skill scrubber. There it is. We're gonna need to scrub Blindum once we can. Make it a little bit easier. Oh yeah, we need to do that still. Alright, let's get the mass filled with oxygen before we top off the rocket for the next mission. That's gonna go out to here. Yeah, so this mission is gonna require us to abandon ship for it to work. So we're gonna fly out, scan both, and then fly back. So even if they're planets, we're closer to this one. Abandon, and then land. The only thing that might be scary is if you land in the left side. And then it's like we're gonna have to dig out. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And how are we over here? He's about to wig out. No. He's about to wig out. Oh. How much calories is he at? 3,000. Okay. We're going to run a strat, boys. We're going to run a strat. Hit him with the snack fruit. And then deconstruct this. No, don't stand on there. Stand here. Now you can't... No! You serious? No! The strategy was move the fruit up, remove the ladder so he can't reach it, and he started binge eating before I could do it. Oh my god. Split second, dude. Can I force this? Oh. Save the food. No. God damn it. Take the pip eggs. I was a little bit too slow on that. Yes, we saved the rest of the food. So you could only eat what's on that tile, which is not that bad. There's the P. So until the stress goes back down to 60, there we go. Now we could build the ladder again. That way we could get power. That way we get the food once we need it again. And of course, it's that tile first. Never lucky. So it's going to be a long time before we wrap that back around. My man that was hurt over here is starving. Looks like he's good. Full field. Nice. Alright, so we go back first planet. You have to cut the O2 line here. And then Is there any oxygen issues inside? Not really. Wouldn't mind dumping more though, I guess. Let them take off the mask. How are you, Mimic? Who are you? Wait, who are you? No, who are you, dude? I'm too legit. We are not gonna be allowing them to take off the mask because that doesn't work. So we're utilizing a mechanic to have them survive in space. Because at this early cycle count, you don't have a real means of generating a big amount of oxygen and then transporting it with you on the rocket. You're just lacking a lot of technology, you know, things like that. So we're utilizing an exploit that makes it so that if you're wearing the mask, you're not consuming oxygen. Of course, there's a penalty for that. You're gonna have only like 25% of your oxygen bar before you're forced into a breathing animation. But it effectively allows you to just survive, which is our big thing, right? I need to be able to do this even if it's slower than not having it, right? But it effectively gives us infinite oxygen. So, you know, I can't be mad about that. Alright, research is done. We're doing this to empty out the pipes. Any gas that gets to the engine just gets dumped out in space. So I'm not really too worried about that. And then we're going to fill this up with CO2, so it goes into the engine. All right, so what does the automation do? So I don't have it, but effectively, you want this to be red always. The only reason you have the signal switch on is if you know that you're going to use up all the stored rad bolts and you want to pre-charge it because it's going to take a while. So normally, this building will release a signal. If you put an automation wire and a NOT gate, what that does is this will send a signal to the battery, not to the generators. Like, that's how it's designed. So that when it needs power, it's going to send a green signal and then have the battery shoot out a charge so that you could do this. If you do a NOT gate instead, that puts it so that when your green signal and full... Wait, no. How is this done? Basically, you want that to connect to the generators. What it will do is make it so that when you don't have full rad bolt storage, the generators turn on. When this hits 100 out of 100, these turn off. Right? That's the basic automation. The signal switch is only to kick it on. But yeah, that's how that works. Or that's at least what it should be doing. How are you doing, Edwin? This guy wigged out. Yeah, it's an output wire. Right? Output wires sends out a signal. The input wires read and accept signals. Yeah. You got it. That helps. Yeah, for sure. It's a little weird. But yeah, that setup should be working like that. This got done. Auto harvest. Give me the enriched. Can I put that here? No, it's not discovered yet. Do you ever want to switch on the manual switch? No. It's really just a force on if you're doing like one of the deeper researches. Because you're always going to research faster than the generators generate a rad bolt when you're using Wheezewort, right? So you keep that on so that even when it's full, it's charging, because then you're just going to do the research and burn all the accumulated. Outside of that, no, you don't need it. It's really just a failsafe, and you want it on forcefully, that you would have that on. You want this red because you want the material study terminal. So anytime you have a green signal supersedes red. So you always want a signal switch to be red. The only time you want it green is when you're trying to force it on. Otherwise, this being green means this will never be red from the material study terminal building itself. So it's just, yeah, that's just a logic gate, like another layer of how the mechanics work. All right, we're good. So CO2. Nice, nice, nice. 70. 24. 6. All right, we have enough. So I'm gonna cut that there. That should be enough CO2. We'll let this accumulate again. Not, oh, it's a ranching task. What the hell? Do I need skill for that? All right, Nada's doing it. Nada, don't get stung. Look at that. This guy had a little bit of the CO2 smoke. Went to the hookah bar. Now he's asleep. I just gotta hope Nada doesn't get stung. See, if they think he's a dinosaur, they're not gonna do anything to him, right? Leave him alone. No animation. Hey, we got sweeter than honey. Let's go. Oh my god, that's a big list. Sweeter than honey. Let's go. Extract it without getting stung. Alright, so now we want to grab the enriched. Want to dump that there. So we're just going to go pick it up, move it out. And then we're going to lock the doors so they don't go back inside on accident. Because they're going to want to do the job again, right? I'm just going to turn off the auto harvest. CO2 is on its way. We still have food inside. A man's at 69% stress. Not a good time. All right, 2 more tiles for that guy. 2 more tiles for that guy. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is this launch. All right, we're on the 4 tile space. Looking good. We have the food inside. Meat bog jelly. No more swamp chard. I guess that's okay. Because we might lose the food on the rocket mission. The big thing right now is making sure Blindum gets scrubbed. My man Blindum, you gotta take a bath, buddy. You was peeing on yourself inside the rocket. So we gotta scrub you, dude, with some skill. Dude, man. You was peeing all over yourself. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so... Find safe area. Let's turn that off. All the enriched is here, right? 122. Wait, we had more than... Oh, no. Marie's carrying it. Of course, it's Mary Curry. That's handling the enriched classic. Of course, that's going to be a thing. Nada's mad because they were hanging out down here. That kind of makes sense, man. You're not supposed to be down here. And that means I don't need the oxygen to be running anymore, which should be good. How are we on this side with the rocket engine? Looks like it's filled. Nice. Okay, so we're just waiting for Blindum to take a bath. Yeah, he's still trying to do it. Takes them a couple days to take a bath, you guys. They don't think a D like it is, but it do. Wait, where are you, Blindum? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. He's back in. He's back in. Dude, he leaves the bath mid-bath. I mean, I have to find him. And then he goes back and continues taking a bath. He goes out to the kitchen and calls himself the living mop. Starts swimming on the tile floors and then goes back to take a bath. He says it cleans the house, man. And I'm just like, alright, man. I can't judge. My man has a refrigerator that has an ice dispenser, man. He has money. That's a sign of wealth, dude. Alright, Blindum, here we go. Piloting and astronomy. There we go. Alright. Now we just need his stress to go down. Which it is. Oh, we got the soggy feet. Alright, we gotta mop that up. Oh, Harold, that was your job, dude. Blindum's gonna get mad again. Oh, sufficient morale. Instead of high morale. Feels bad. Alright, we need Blindum to have a meal. We're gonna force him to have dinner. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you just hanging out? Go eat, man. What are you doing? That's the whole point of this. Oh, man. He's hungry, but he's not eating. Linda, what's wrong with you, dude? Alright, man. We're just gonna make go to the thing tomorrow. My man Blindum is hungry. Very visibly hungry. But he doesn't want to eat. Tired of the bad food. Dude, this is jelly, dude. You not a fan of strawberry preserves? We got him with the jelly. People be jelly that they don't have the jelly, man. Variety. Dude, you was living off of chard, which is a vegetable. You was living off of that, man. Yeah, for some reason, we gave you some sugar and you don't want it. Hey, man, I guess it'd be like that sometimes. How you doing, Travado? You doing your best? You'll be fine. So after Travado does this, he's not going to do anything anymore. Like, he's going to be stuck. Because he's not going to be able to use enclosed telescope. We would want that and try to get these two scans. That's possible. We just don't have enough oxygen to pull it off. Like, nowhere, anywhere on this planet. Oh, wait for an oxalite. That could be a thing. Wait for an oxalite meteor. Bring in the oxalite. We could have done that earlier. And then what we end up doing is we're generating oxygen so we could pump it into the enclosed. That could work. All right, so we also have oxygen in here. A lot of it, actually. And I wouldn't mind grabbing that and then bringing the stuff out. Moving the rocket debris would be kind of sweet. All right, that's going to be nice because then we'll be able to scan this tile if that happens well. Calories are good here. I don't have to worry too much. New planetoid. Gassy Moo. Wow. And that's out of reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't even land on there if I wanted. So it's 1, 2, and I'm outside. Okay. We're gonna run a strat. We are gonna risk this guy, Edwin. So if I move to this tile, is it worth it? 5 days. It probably is. So if I move to this tile, he automatically starts scanning this tile first. If that's a planet, I'm screwed, because then if I crash land, I'm forced to go here. So I have to hope that it's not that bad. Otherwise, I have to wait till he finishes scanning this, and that. We don't have the food for that. So he's going to have to go back, which he's going to abandon ship anyways. All right, so Edwin might have to make a sacrifice. Hopefully he's going to be all right. Waiting for this guy still. He's sleeping. All right, Blindum, did you eat, buddy? You still not eating? Storing the foods. All right, man, downtime. He's peeing. Dude, we need you to stack up the calories, man. You're trying to run a marathon without carbo loading. Like, what are you doing, dude? You washing your hands twice? I mean, that's good for your health. You know what, man? I give you props. Eat as much as you can. Let's go. Goes up to 4,020 for some reason. Made a mess. Actually washed 3 times. I see you. Nothing wrong with washing your hands, man. All right. I should automatically default to this. No. Decon moss. Hey. All right, so he's gonna binge eat. But he might be glitched. That's the only saving grace. He might be glitched. If you binge eat and then you have a breathing animation. Oh my god. I can't grab the power because, oh man. Kind of mad about that. I can't have him just sit here. Okay. If he binge eats, he binge eats. I was trying to keep the food up there so it's out of reach, so he can't binge eat the food. Or who's suffocating? D Mayor, why are you down here, man? You know what I'm willing to do? Clean this up, man. I'm willing to do that. It's on the power line. It is not connected. Oh, it is. We just do that. That works. All right, that way we could start pumping up the bad gas. And then, you know, breathability is going to be a little bit better. Algae still a lot. We have a lot of peat still. All right, this was because of... he's finishing the job from before. He's glitched. He's glitched. So what happens is that if you binge eat on a save without loading, meaning that it happened in the current gameplay, And then you go back down to 60 and you binge eat again. You go back to 100. Sometimes you get it glitched. And what happens is that it never triggers the second time. Now, of course, if you save the game, load the game, exit the game, and relaunch, it's going to start binge eating like normal. But this is actually really good for us because we don't burn through the calories. That's kind of nice. Alright, so look at that. He's running on the wheel, even though there's food right there, enticing him. And this guy is 100% a binge eater because he was doing that earlier. Easy every time. Yes, and that's a tile I wanted to scan, which is why we moved there. Everything's looking good. Alright, so gassy... Oh, frozen cinnabar. What in the world is that? Alright, so this is area complete. We're just going to cut the power. We're just going to try to have them build out the tiles. We're going to be using tiles because of run speed bonus. No! 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 Self-entomb! Don't do this to me. He's gonna die if that happens. Oh my god. You almost jebaited yourself, my dude. I can't believe I caught that in time. Always lucky. He almost self-entombed. He sat right there and was building a tile on his face. Oh my goodness. Travado, man. You gotta stop doing the jank. I guess the good news is that he can't do that anymore. What do we got? Shine Bug doesn't really help us. A dupe doesn't really help us. A bionic dupe wouldn't be bad. I think we just reject it though. Food would be kind of nice. Alright, so how is this guy doing? Oh yeah, doesn't this mean Blindum's cool now? He is, right? Yeah. Alright, so crew, Blindum, launch. We know where we're going. We're at 100 kgs. Yeah. Let's go, Blindum. He has a mask inside. That's all that matters. Alright, we're good. Alright, so we have to fly there to scan these two. If this isn't a planet, I think we take him to Gassy Moo. Only problem is that I think that guarantees that this guy dies. I'm sorry, Edwin. If you're out there, man. I didn't mean for your dupe to die like this. Now, if this is Ice Planet, this is interesting. I don't know what I would want to do if this is Ice Planet. Because we would have to go there to breach, which means we have to send like a party there, but it's far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're not going to be able to land. Oh, okay. So, POI. These two are POIs. These two could be planets. We're going to scan these two instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I move down to here, it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm willing to chance it. I would want to save Edwin if I could. So we're gonna go there and then abandon because we only got one tile movement, right? 1 out of 1. Only way to do it. All right, my man. We're gonna try to do that for enclosed setup. And then the problem is I don't have a canister drainer because of refined metal. I guess we could rock crush. That's a strategy. So that means we bop the scrubber, which is fine. And then we have to bop the oxifern. Alright, we'll let it convert as much as it can. This is gonna take 60 seconds, okay. We'll wait for this guy. People of chat, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to help. You guys playing this Oxygen Unincluded game, I know it's a little bit difficult. And right now we're doing a challenge run where Demolier is going to hit us in 142 cycles, but we're going to do the Great Escape printing pod objective. That's going to be doing the established 5 printing pods. You get 1 in the beginning. And then once you do that, you could find the ice planet, open the tear, and then go through it. Now, because of the meteor Demolier, we know where the tear is from the get-go. Problem is, we don't know where the ice planet is. So that's going to be the task. No, it's going to the gassy moo. All right, man. Never lucky. That was a 50-50. Look at Blindum peeing on himself again. Classic Blindum. Classic. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Okay. So Edwin gets to land on this planet and establishes a mini pod, hopefully. Because he's going to have to build it, hopefully have enough oxygen. And then I think he dies. There's no oxygen on the planet for the exploit to work. So I have to hope we could land, mine something, build a mini pod, and then activate it before he suffocates. Because I don't think he's going to be able to survive otherwise. Yeah. Chlorine gas vent, moo biome. You get no O2 there, man. He's likely dead. He's likely dead. That's so sad. Edwin did as well, dude. He did the hard jobs. Alright, we gotta have this guy finish this so we could move the rocket debris. Outside of that, my man Blindum is scanning. And then we're gonna be doing here. You can't reach that one. And then you do this one to here and then there. It's gonna take you some time. Oh man, he crash landed and I didn't even realize. No. Okay. So we do this. Mini pod. I don't think he's gonna get it in time. There's no oxygen. His breathing is at 50% already. Yeah, he's gonna die. So we might have to send another dupe to crash land to activate it. Oh man, he might get it in time. Edwin, you got this. The last thing Edwin did was place a flag on the moon. The last words he said was only America. Oh, he survived. Oh, shit. He has time to spare. All right, so can he survive? It's just fart gas everywhere, though. That's the problem. We get a little bit. Yeah, man. Maybe we find something on this side. My man, dude. There's no oxygen. If there was a single bubble that I could reach, he would survive until we run out of food. Oh. Oxygen mask? You could do it. Edwin. Oh, he was so close. Oh. That's one, boys. He tried. He really did. Get some oxygen inside. 25 kgs, 20 kgs, 20 kgs. Carbon dioxide. Ah, man. Alright, Edwin helped us, though. We cannot let his sacrifice go in vain. We're 4 out of 5. We gotta go back here. Next thing we probably do then is on this planet. I'm hoping one of these is ice. We're gonna start prepping. Yeah, we're gonna start prepping. A zone, yo, big rips. He did the sacrifice, man. It's like, you ever seen that scene? What is it? I saw, man. It was one of those British movies, and it was like about the Secret Service, and then they're just casually hanging out in the fields, and then one of them steps on something metal, and then they're like, stop. And then he's like, you stepped on a landmine. The moment you let go, it's gonna blow up. We're all gonna die. And the guy's like, come here. And then he pushes him and steps on the landmine at the exact same time. And he says, like your father before me. And gives a big speech. That was Edwin, man. Except that, you know, there was no one to hear his speech. He was by himself. But he made a big sacrifice, man. He really did. Alright, so we got to build a steam rocket engine. We need a battery. It just makes sense. And then the second thing is, I think we still keep solo. I mean, we have the large now, so I'm not sure. We'll still flip it. And then I still want the battery here. Which means I have regular nose cone up top. Refined insulator. I need to get a kiln. Because we had to get refined carbon, I believe. But yo, Zone, thank you for the 100 bits. I see you over there. It's not plastic, right? That we need for that? I want to say that the refined carbon works for that. Alright, now that this is good, we'll need this to be able to build the battery. And then we gotta make steam. That's gonna be fun. I think realistically, we just do it right here. Starvation. This guy, he's just pooping. Yeah, the stress level is going up. And it's this guy. He keeps going into the bad areas. Alright, we will... Since we're good on food for now, we're gonna not allow anyone in this side. Because he's just going into the cold area and getting mad. Oh, it's because this is green right there. That green temperature is ideal for dupes. That might be why. They keep going down there to idle and then it's stressing about. It's so stupid how that works. Eye irritants, popped eardrums, full bladder. Where are you getting popped eardrums from? Oh, this room. So he's grabbing the food and getting popped eardrums. Okay, so the moment he stops going in, he'll be fine. And I think we'll be fine. Oh, D-Mayor needs a separate room. I didn't even realize that. He got the Shine Bug glow stick. So Xandrop's getting wrecked. He's not even trying to sleep anymore. How's my man Blindum? My man's sleeping. Did we put him on a weird schedule? No, he's fine. Scanning here, yep. You have to do these before doing those. Alright, so we're gonna need a steam rocket very likely because we don't know where the ice planet is. We can't reach there. We can't reach here either. If we get ice planet here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't get there anyways. So we would have to do like a separate mission here to here to here. Or here to here to here. And then we have to send a separate steam rocket to there. Which is why we're going to build one. I didn't know if we actually needed it. We could have got lucky. But we did it. So it's very likely it might be this planet or somewhere on the left side. I'm hoping it's not on the left side because we would have to bop the steam engine. Just so that we could build another scouting rocket. I don't think it's on the left side because of the cluster of POIs here. So we're gonna, you know, scan everything else first. How is my man working on the land bridge? He's taking his time. He's taking his time. But we realistically want that move speed bonus. And then we don't want to drop it down. Like, that's why I'm not using ladders and doing a skip in between. Because if he drops that because he's holding his breath, dude, he's screwed. Blindum, classic. Peeing on the satellite. It's actually this tile, so you don't have to scan that. Okay, it's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So 10 tiles scanning. It would have been nice if I was able to get lab bonus here. Oh, no light source. How would I do it? This is a science building, but there's no other one that could fit in here. Maybe get the battery module, so I don't need this. That doesn't really help us, though. Move this up. Ladder here. Tile on the side. Yeah, it still doesn't do anything. Alright, gonna work on that. That got dug out. Alright, cool. So this is insulated. Ideally, I would want to do an insulated setup like this. Oh, and then we would probably want to deconstruct the back tiles so that the CO2 gets zapped away, right? And then we don't need to insulate that. These I want to insulate because of the heat transfer. Maybe this tile as well. That's going to give my dude something to do as well. Yeah, so they do connect, even though we have the no checkpoint. If you guys didn't know, you could stagger the suit docks. Even though it doesn't look like it works, they still all use it. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 dupes out here. There we go, that works. So no heat transfer to that tile. These could be normal tiles. We do probably want to bop that tile. So maybe we do decon this. Or, yeah, we do decon this. And make that insulated. Want to go inside. I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. So 2, 2, right? That's normally how that's done. And then we're going to need the setup there. We're going to want to do, right, for the 4. So we climb up this way. We know we're going to want that. And we know that we're going to want insulated setup here. Outhouse, so we're not going to need the liquid. And then we're just going to need to get a tile here so we can climb up. Okay. Oxygen pumps. Ooh, this is starting to be good. Alright, so the bad gas got removed. More oxygen, so not as much chlorine, which is what we're trying to bop for the eye irritants. Right, they were just walking around, rubbing their eyes because it's in pain. Just a little bit of chlorine, right? Who is this? D-Mayor? My man, you get your own room so everyone else could sleep well. Sometimes, man, you be the menace, not even know it. Oh, we're getting hit by something. Oh no, bro. What kind of meteor are we getting? They're all metal. Oh, crap. We might take some damage from the heat. Small module is practically useless. I see a bounce. Stress level's going up fast. It's not that bad. This guy's gonna be stressed out because he has no toilet, so he's making a mess all the time. Oh yeah, it doesn't help they have low morale. Ha! Somebody died. That makes sense. We crash landed on this planet. We made the mini pod, activated it, and we couldn't get to the debris. There's no O2 here too, so it was just bad. Let's get the airflow there. Rocket module. But yeah, we are doing the tear. I don't know if we get it. Even if, man, if this ends up being Ice Planet, we might be able to finish it today. Did you see how people expand space module? Quite amazing. Oh, the wall melting? You could do that. I just think it's not worth it. It's a lot of work. I recently had someone in my chat basically make like permanent 2 dupes live inside, super coolant with the spawn, so it's always cool. Kind of a deal. And it was, you know, Pit Planet Foods, that oxyfern at the bottom to create more oxygen. And it's like, I was like, man, that works. See, I like to do this on my rockets. You can't do that if you melt the walls, right? Because you won't be able to move the module anymore. But yeah, it's weird. I have a different style play. I think I know what you're talking about, though, right? Melting the Spacefarer module walls. It's just a lot of work to do that. I guess my problem with it is that in the amount of time it takes for you to, like, get the technology you want, melt it, and then build out the area, I'd beat the game or whatever challenge I set to myself. Nice. So to me, it's just like, if it was easier to do, I guess you could argue you could use liquid pressure. I believe that is a thing you could do where you use liquid pressure by infinite storage tiling and then having the walls crack from pressure damage. Because this is just steel, right? 100 kgs. I don't want the slug. Let's reject them. All right, my man. Oh, he's got to run the wheel. All right. How is the meteor showers? Liquid pressure doesn't work? I thought it did. It doesn't. But that's kind of like... I've played so much of this game that I've basically done most of the stuff that you could do. So that's why, to me, it's like, once I get through the objective, I kind of don't have anything to do. It's because of the fact that I've already, like, done everything. I have way too many hours in this game. Infinite storage and Spacefarer modules would be in trouble. Huh, so those don't break, huh? Really? That's kind of interesting. I can't tell what meteor shower we're getting hit by. Oh, it doesn't tell you. That's fine. Is it copper? If it is, that's not that bad. Oh yeah, don't repair. The ladders still work. We don't need to repair. And then I will need to do the top. So where's my kiln? Refined carbon. Let's do 10 of these. Don't need that much. Oh, I might as well do the medicine. No power, right? I wish that was more feasible, managing all the planetoids, because it's not really a difficult thing to do. It's just a laggy thing to do. I just wish the game didn't lag once you get all planets uncovered. Like, even without living on it, the planets lag, no matter what you do. I wouldn't mind doing, like, living on every colony. It's just, it gets unbearably laggy. And then because of how the game works, you get, like, weird stuff happening. Alright, let's move the stuff. We'll let this vacuum. And then no steel. Oh, I don't have gold. Okay, there's a reason to go down here now. I mean, it's a reason. That would be all slime. So if I deconstruct the door, I get steel. And that would be my steel gas pump that I would kind of want. That way I could pump up steam without getting wrecked. It's probably best to do this. It's cold though. This is warm, but you gotta go through a cold area to get to there. Man, I don't know what's the best way to do that. Realistically, going through here is probably best. Hot water. This area is nice and warm. There's no oxygen getting there either. Yeah, I've tried everything. Kill all the critters. Limit your dupes from moving. No flying anything. No jetpacks. No flying critters at all. If you limit the movement of the dupes, that's also pretty big because you have to do a check every second for jobs on every available pathing. Minimalize fish movement. I've done everything, man. Insulated tiles on the infinite storage so there's less heat calculations. Vacuuming out the planets. Like, it's a lot of work to do everything you need to minimize the lag, and it's still laggy. I've done it all, man. I have almost 5,000 hours on this game. I've played it since release. I know every trick in the book, and I've done it all. And it lags. It's realistically a Unity issue with the game engine, right? It's nothing Oni could really do to improve it. It's because the Unity engine isn't developing at the rate it needs to. And then there's not a lot of like multi-thread capability. And then it's also the nature of the game. When you're doing calculations every second for about every entity in the game, heat transfer, jobs, navigation, movement, right? Life cycle, if you're a critter. Like all of that, state change, right? And then you have breakpoints. It's like, because you're doing calculations, and it's not even every second, you do, I think it's 16 calculations a second, or it's 4 to 16, because it's not on every second, it's on every frame or every break. You just, at some point, it's just too much for the game to handle. That's just kind of the nature of simulation games, though, when like the accuracy of that actually matters. So in our case, it's heat, things like that. It's, yeah. It's one of those tasks that feels impossible. We could flood the bees. That's not it, though. That's the guy on this planet. He should be fine. Oh, the bridge is almost done. What a stud. FRD, I see you over there. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so I really want to grab these doors. My man Nada is super stressed. Oh, you're low morale. Wait. You're low morale? Okay, the solution then is simple. We know the solution. We got to make him a meal hall. Yo, Echo, what's going on? I see you over there. Mistress, Jariffa, Pinoy Boy, Bower Blade. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys? How was the stream? Give me 1 second. Get the flower pot inside. Roku, welcome in. Shout out to you, man. What's going on, Echo? Play some Satisfactory. Nice. Where are you at on the Satisfactories? And how is the factory coming along? Kutai, I see you over there. Do you hear an echo? Must be chaos. We are early, but it's looking beautiful. Nice. What phase are you in? Gives me an idea of what type of factory you'll be building. Phase completion, space elevator. Phase 1. Nice. I remember those days, man. Getting mad that I don't have enough bio to make biofuel. And then going out just to pick up grass and chop trees. Well, just picking up grass and wood, because you can't chop trees yet. I remember those days, man. Not having enough power, running it off of the back of the hub. Hopefully you get the coal gen soon, man. But dude, Satisfactory, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Have you played the game before? Oh, he got the chainsaw already? Nice. The chainsaw is amazing. Chainsaw was a game changer, man. The AoE clear is super nice. But yo, man, Satisfactory is great times, man. It really is. The only thing is, later on, it does get kind of tough. Not really tough, but it's like, you gotta have... Sometimes, man, it's worth getting hard drives instead of just building the factory. And then it's like, once you do the hard drive stuff, and the exploration in that game is top tier. Above everything else, I would say Satisfactory does the factory aspect good, but what they do well is, I think, the player movement. I was really impressed as... like, moving around, exploring in that game is really fun. I wasn't really expecting that for a factory game like that. It really feels like I'm playing Skyrim. But yo, man, I see you over there, Echo. Good stuff, good stuff. Appreciate the raid. Thank you for bringing the community over to share with ours. Funny thing is, man, I've started a new save too for that. Are you doing multiplayer? Single player multiplayer? Thinking about setting a Satisfactory server. The problem with Satisfactory servers is that the game is big and beautiful, but it's heavy on the PCs, man. I do multiplayer. I play with some people in the community. And yeah, they pop in, we build, do the stuff. 1.1 is nice. All the quality of life is already in game. It's really convenient. Olden, I currently play Satisfactory setting up nuclear power plant to use up all 2100 uranium ore per minute on the map. Oh my god. You got drones? Otherwise, man, you got radiation trucks or belts moving along all the time. Are you going to be doing Fixonium, dude? That's going to be fun times, man. Or are you just going to stop at plutonium rods? I have a Ryzen 9850 X3D and a Radeon 7900 XT. It handles it. I'm playing on ultra settings still. It just gets hot, man. Like, my room gets hot because it's running at like 75, 70 Celsius. And it's like, if I don't have my AC running, man, it's a bad time. It's a bad time, man, if I don't got the ACs. Oh, dude, chlorine cloud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we would have to abandon there. All right, so we know that's a POI. This is the last potential. Uranium, plutonium, and Fixonium. Dude, Fixonium, man, I keep hearing that it's not worth. I mean, if that's the goal, though, and you know, balance that out, that's you know, all the power to you. But I keep hearing everyone just gives up and just like, I'm just gonna do plutonium rods, put them into the sink, and then stop thinking about it because I get rid of the radiation. And it's like, okay, that's not bad. But yeah, man, I keep hearing Fixonium's not worth it. But yeah, I've been doing some Satisfactory myself. It's a great game, man. I'm having a good time with it. Good to see you on it too as well, Mr. Echo. You want to do full cycle. I wish they buffed it up. Because you get, like, nothing from that in terms of power compared to everything else that you would have. Like, they should buff it up so it's worth the amount of effort they make you do, like, the jobs. Because, man, you working. You working, man, for reals. But of course, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, my name is Too Legit City. We are doing a weird challenge run. Demolier is coming in. We are going to be going to the tear before it hits us. So, of course, 200 cycles, right? So that means we have to play the Relica map, Relica start. We know where the tear is. Our goal is to do it fast. So, of course, we need to find the ice planet. Right now, we're still scanning space, and it's kind of tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 bases established, and we are looking for the ice planet to establish the last base, and then try to do the tear. Now, I will say that we got kind of lucky. You see the crashed satellites here? We also rolled crashed satellites on the ice planet. So we have free radiation source to charge it up. Not only that, we already talked to the bees. We split a deal. We give them some sweet, sweet CO2. Oh, they ate it up already. And then they eat the CO2 and they go to sleep. And, you know, we trade some enriched uranium. So we have a decent amount of enriched uranium already, 322. So once we find where it is, we could send the resources to the planet. And then our goal is going to be to do both a combo, because we have a bunch of batteries here as well, with the large dischargers, right? We're going to do large dischargers batteries for the Radbolt jets, and then we're going to make them hand crank as well with the manual Radbolt generators with the enriched, so you get a decent amount. And then hopefully we'll get through the tear. We're building a steam rocket just because we know we're going to need one to reach, just because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles away. CO2 rocket, 6 tiles. But yeah, that's going to be the goal right now, what we're doing. If you guys have any questions, I'll be happy to help. Just let me know. Otherwise, guys, enjoy the streams. Of course, Mr. Echo, if you got to take care of business. Of course, if your PC's on fire from playing Satisfactory, you know, you might want to let it rest. Say hello to the fam. And, yo, man, get something to eat. But, dude, welcome to hang out with us. But, guys, that's what we're doing just to get you guys up to speed. And let me know, once again, if you guys have any questions. I got you guys. Is that natty gas? Oh, okay. That looked a little orange. Maybe I'm colorblind, man. All right, so these are good. We're out of phosphorite. We're not really doing Radbolt anymore either. And, okay, so it's this and then that. Did we get... All right. Travado, you got this, buddy. So I have a... I do use full screen resolution, no scale down, no scale up. Oh, come on. You was right there. You was right there. What is you be doing? So I'm not using any of the scale down, like the FSR or anything like that. But I am running AMD with AMD setup, so I got that synergy. But for the most part, yeah, I just have everything on ultra settings. He's gonna crack soon. Oh, he's gonna start vomiting. His calories are low. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he might actually die. Let's cancel that. Have him hang out. Maybe have him eat. He's at 0, so he's not going to gain any stress. So we want him to be full calories before we make him do anything else. Because he's otherwise going to vomit and then die. That's not good. Alright. Let's uproot that. Have him build a tile here. And then we're gonna have to get a rock crusher here. We do need him eating, but the stress isn't going up anymore, so I can't really be mad about that. All right, Blindum. Oh, no power. So we're hoping for this guy to pick up this, which is oxygen, right? 200 kgs. And then that way we could make refined metal and then build the enclosed here. Put a bottle drainer with the oxygen in it, feed it into the enclosed, and then we'd be able to scan these two tiles and find out if this is where we need to go. So these groups of question marks are going to be points of interest like this, so we don't have to scan these. We're going to avoid those if possible. Oh my god. Another destroyed. Okay. 2 tiles. There's nothing nearby, so we're just going to force blend them to abandoned ship. All right, so these are partially uncovered, so we know there's no question mark on it. There's nothing there. We're going to have to land, build a new rocket, 1, 2, 3, and try to scan that. That's going to be over here. So, CO2 Spacefarer. Because of how this works, I guess we should try to do a battery. And everything should be fine. CO2's in the right spot. I might want to get oxygen down. Get a ladder there for that. My man's going to be able to build on this side. CO2 in the pipes. We'll bring it in later. Yeah, it's all good for now. Never lucky, boys. So this is a random seed. I didn't like pre-pick this or anything like that, so I don't know where anything is. And we have to just, lack of better words, get lucky. Might be wondering what poor Travado is doing. We're using the suit exploit glitch where... So we haven't generated a single thing of oxygen here. All of this oxygen was originally here when you break into it. So what he's been doing is we have the mask on, and that makes it so that when he holds his breath right now, he's not breathing. But when he has to breathe like that, none of the oxygen value goes down. It stays the same. So it's an exploit. That way we're able to survive on the planet on a, you know, place with no oxygen. As long as there's something to breathe in, we're good. But we can't really like pump this out into the enclosed, which is why I want to grab the canister of 200. Because we only need to do 2 tiles. I don't have CO2 on here as well. Not a lot. Because I would need 30 kilograms to launch. And then put a telescope inside and start scanning that wave, right? Oh, did we land? We landed. Oh, he's in. Let's go. Wow, we got lucky with the landing. Yeah, he didn't get stuck on the side. Yeah, he landed right here, looks like. No, wait. Dude, it should see the pod, right? Yo, where's the pod at? Wait. When you land, there should be a pod like this. I don't see it. Wait, what? Yo, man, where's the pod at? You know what? I'm asking too many questions, man. He made it home safe. I'm not going to question it. Alright, so first planet, we'll start sending CO2 again. And then that's going to go to the second side. Under the new ship. Oh, good eye, Arcan H2O. I see you over there. Alright, we get some free cobalt if we want it. I didn't even see that, man. Dude, that kind of just looks like the empty segment. Good eye, man. Completely missed. Alright, so we got to build a new rocket. We're gonna run the wheel inside. We're not gonna need the battery inside. That might mean we might be able to do something else. Maybe put a bathroom inside. I don't think we'll be able to put a bathroom inside. I would love to, though. That'd be the best setup. So we got to remove that because we're going to need the telescope here. And then we're going to need a wheel. We could put the wheel here. It's not really a big deal. And then power outfitting. That's probably the best spot to put it. And that has to connect. We could move here, right? Do that same setup. Is there another way? Could we do this? Right, because we have to put telescope here. This airflow doesn't have to be airflow. So we do that to climb up on the ladder to get up top. And then we get that. Then effectively we put the tile there. There's no way to get a toilet, man. I would love to get a toilet here, though. This is a 3x3. Toilet's a 2x3, so that would be this space. That means we wouldn't be able to get the ladder. Okay, yeah, no toilet. We just have to keep the no toilet strat. Our food's a little bit low. This guy's got to go. We're going to do a copy paste. Get some more brisket. Oh, 2 Rexes. So we might want to take them out. Oh, and I was talking about the steel right here. That's right. All right, this is locked. We allow this, but not that. We want to go down because we kind of have to. And then we have oxygen here that we have to kind of hold on to. All right, we have to just breathe in the slime lung, which kind of sucks. And then we're just going to natural ladder. Let's try to get out of the slime as soon as we can. Sand is bad. All right, so I kind of have to do... Oh, that's bad too. All right, let's do this. And then here, 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 here. I have the bopped sand there. Get rid of this. And then I'm hoping that the CO2 drops down and we'll be able to get the oxygen a little bit better. Oh, we don't have that open. Okay, that's fair. CO2, I mean, the chlorine still drips. We're just gonna have to mop this spot. And then it's gonna start generating polluted oxygen. Slime lung, though, right? We're just gonna have to hope that's not that bad. Alright, how's the homie on this side? Did you get the calories? 14. Can we force you to eat? Alright, he's about to have his meal soon. About to have his meal soon. Alright, we're gonna have to do a very weird setup here. 2 doors. Ice. Bionic dupe. Oh, man. I don't think we could do anything with none of those. Does ice help me in this situation? I don't think it does. Nor does it do anything here. We just rejected. Gotta get to the steel, so we get steel pump. Back on this side, we're still working on the interior. Are we not able to reach inside? No, we built the wheel. Alright, he's working. He's just taking some time, I guess. And then not enough CO2. Its sending is just very slow. Okay. So we got the second backup pump. Right in the CO2 thick of things. And then that's going to be tender brisket for more food again. Not bad. Peat's a little bit, 20 tons. Can't be too mad. Oh, and now we have ceramic. I mean, insulated or refined carbon. Yes, that's an insulator. Get the nose cone. This is in now. Nice. We're going to want to ground this. Get the outhouse. That way we don't make a mess and then bop the batteries. That probably means I do this so that I could separate the liquids if it does become a problem. Maybe, yeah. We're gonna need oxygen inside as well. I guess that's gonna be the good thing. Now, this is all CO2. We're probably just gonna want a vent line. Just so that we could dump all the gas out. Because there's a bridge, right? That kind of forced this to go there. But yeah, no more CO2 rockets for that. Alright, so this guy's going to be the next mission we got to take. Okay. Running this is fine. Because it charges the battery here. We do need to run it. Good news is that this charges up to 100,000. That's going to be a lot of power stored. Still eating the jellies. They're fine. My man, did you eat yet? He's breathing. No. Alright, so he's going to starve, which triggers him to try to eat as much as he can. 3,000 meal lice. We got the door almost. Okay. So we're going to use the doors to try to force the interaction on the debris. I'm hoping it's going to be fine. Right, so starving, calories, breath, 70. There it is. And then he's not going to eat again. Let's put him down on a full Travado. Oh, he's gonna go pee? Is that what it is? Relaxing. Oh, is he not eating? Dude, you're hungry. This can't be what you do, dude. Can you go eat, man? Something? He's gonna fall asleep right now. Stamina at 6%. Man. Why don't you eat? Calories are low. Alright, so that means that doesn't do anything for us. Just get back to work, I guess. Alright, how is this? Polluted oxygen, enough to breathe, so there's no suffocation warning there. Good, good. We might as well build the enclosed. We need a little bit of refined metal. We have 300 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that how much we need for this? 100, so just 2. And then probably do want to remove that. And then we have the batteries here that we're making so that this works. All right. Battery needs to be charged. This might seem weird, These tiles are going to be to prevent radiation on this tile when we're scanning. Oh, is driving going to be an issue? Oh no, bro. We're going to need that and then fridge. And then we could move the food into here. Oh, that reminds me. We crash landed with all the food? None of the food made it back. Is that real? Guys, I need to find a second one of these rocket debris. There's no icon on that. Because that's where, that should be where all the food is from the previous mission. And it's the unperishable food, right? Swamp chard. We know that this has nothing inside. Escape pod. Rocket debris. It could be something crazy, like it went crash all the way down here. I don't see it though. Crash down in here into the water. Because it's not on here. One of these random berry tiles. Maybe. It's worth checking. It's buried objects, right? Maybe that one. That's a meteor impact. I don't see anything else on the far left. These could be very possibly it. Nice. Oh, that doesn't work until I do that. Okay, that's fair. Dude, because otherwise we wouldn't have unperishable food. We have 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. Dang, that's not that good. Because the swamp chard that we have is indefinite shelf life, which is why we want that. Can you bury the rocket debris? I mean, it's a 1x1, so I'm assuming, I guess you can. I'm thinking it might be this. Oh, just normal downtime. Alright, they got the stuff he's got to work on still. My man's struggling on the calories. I mean, technically he's eating enough to make it by. We're in, boys. We are in. Free steel. It's not discovered yet. Okay. It's working on that. Swamp chard. I mean, it's something I want, but that was not what I was looking for. So much off-gassing animation. This looks like the only packet. Maybe we just lost the items. If it's there, I don't know what else it could be. Yeah, no other buried. Nope. This is too deep under for it to be recently happening. Dude, where did my food go? That really sucks. Nothing else on this planet will last the rocket mission trip. So let's do this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. We scan here, 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 here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Here, here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many days would I need to be outside then? Alright, we might just have to just live with the swamp chart that we have. So we gotta dig that, get that, and then we gotta dig this. So we get 1, 2, 3 swamp charts. Each one is 2,000 calories, so it's 2 days. So that's 8 days. 1, 2, 3 with the 4th one inside. 24. So we get a bonus day, 9 days. Maybe we bring some bog jelly or something and then have them eat that first. Oh, there's a swamp chart here. Okay. That way the water doesn't spill out. And then we go like that. Pick that up. Man, that sucks. We got... So when you do a crash land, I guess you don't get all of the stuff guaranteed. Alright, so that's gonna be 3. I don't think the Pakus eat it, so we're fine. Get that one, and then we'll technically at what? 11.5 days? Plus the 3,000 calories will go with. That's what? 14 days before they're forced to abandon. You gotta hope for that one. Alright, so that's in. We have the metal. We could build that first. Alright. Stress is back low. Oh, that liquid lock keeps bopping him. Oh, now he's cold. Oh, man. Liquid lock, man. I'm losing because of the liquid lock. Ah, that's such a bad feeling. Alright, CO2 is good. We need to cut this. That's a lot of CO2. We're gonna have to dump that later. Alright, then we get the steel. We got it. 100 kgs. So let's get the steel here. Nice. And then we're going to be getting into there. Next thing we need is gold. Where is my gold biome? Here, here, here. Okay. So up and over. Do all that. We're going to have to dig above because we have to open from the left side. And then we're going to want all the gold so we can make a gold aqua tuner. So this is base 125 with gold's going to be 175. We'll probably just pump in some water here and loop it maybe one time and then have it just auto dump somewhere. That's probably going to mean we're going to want the space below. Harold? Wait, hold up. That's in this colony. No, that's this colony. Why would you be hungry? What is that? $2,000. Let's up the priority of that. This is approaching, man. This is approaching my other personal best at 78 cycles. But it was on Terra Start, which is technically a little bit easier. That kind of sucks. I thought I'd be able to trim some time off knowing where the Terra is. But we didn't get lucky at all. We did not get lucky at all. No ice planets still. Alright, so with the steel, we know it's going to be here. We're going to want dry... Oh, I don't have drywall tech. No way. I don't have drywall tech of all things. And then we know that it's going to go up to there. That's going to need power. Oh, wow. Dude, you're getting cooked, man. Oh, I don't have triage cots. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, we'll wait for the dig. There's a lot of stuff we gotta build anyways. So we're gonna probably use AQ, put water inside. I'll probably just preemptively go in and try to dump it. And then what we're gonna want to do then is get bottles of water. Huh. I guess this kind of works. We'll have to do it like this. I don't have bottle drainer tech. Dude, I'm missing so much tech. Alright, so I do want this water. This is at 1,005. So if we want to get to 150... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how much? 750. So it's about, wow, a whole layer. So we do this. And then that. Oh, brine water in a bottle. I guess we'll take it. Alright, so we're just going to be trying to mop this up. Free snack fruit. We picked up most of the food. 6 kgs? Yes, that's all 6. And then... this is a problem. We need to vent this, which really sucks. We need to dump all the CO2 so we could pull in oxygen and then dump that inside. Little unfortunate, little unfortunate. Still waiting on the refine. So this is just a build job. Cleansing the rad bolts. Alright, so the CO2 is going to have to be dumped out, and then we're going to move O2 again. Gotta wait for that. Undock, undock. Oxygen mask. Okay, they could run inside. We gotta get some breathing capability inside. And then we gotta get this built. Okay. My man over here is... Stress is low. It's going down. Why is he running on the wheel? There's nothing that consumes it right now. Alright, Travado's not gonna die. Guys, I have to BRB really fast. I'm just gonna do a quick bathroom break. Might be a good time to stretch, get a cup of water. I'll be right back really fast. Sit tight, y'all. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. We need to move that. Recovering breath, okay. Priority 9. CO2 is getting dumped. Nice. All right, so now we could move the O2. There we go. All right, let that dump out. Then we're going to connect it there. My man Harold is just running around on top of space. There we go. Oxygen's coming in now. Nice. All right, can we let that fill in? The masks are good. Little bit of food. We probably want a little bit more, but we can't really do too much about that. I already grabbed that one. Yeah, so 6 times 24. That's what? 12, 14, 4, 14 days. I guess the only thing we could do is like give it other food that we force them to eat first. Oh, he's also eating the swamp chard. Oof. Maybe that was not wise. He's probably fine though. I'm hoping it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's only carbon dioxide. And that's rocket engine fuel. Alright, so that's good. He's chilling. 3% stamina. Alright, he's going to just be exhausted. Can't do anything much about that. Alright. There is going to be a weird thing we're going to want to do. It's weird that he picks a spot to sleep in. Alright, so now we're going to make him do this relocate. Alright, and then the thing is that we're going to make this a one-way door. There's not going to be a place for him to catch his breath at, so we're going to force him to go a little bit into his lungs. Does this work the way I think it does? Does he have to unpack it first? Oh, he just picks it up. Oh, that's so good. And then he's here anyways. Nice. All right, so is this hot? 7 degrees. Everything's good. Okay, so we want to go in, and then we're going to relocate this inside. He's going to go in to breathe, but he's going to be able to do the job now. That's why we built the doors here, so that he's not able to path back and then catch his breath. Kind of manipulating the AI a little bit. Okay, oxygen is now included. No, it's not. I never added in a vent line. Alright, we got to add this in. Back on this side. Alright, so that got dug out. We could do this now. Who was starving? That's just Travato. He's always starving. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, the calories back here are really bad again. That's gonna be the second lum. Let's not do that. Let's do the Rexes. If we can. I want to make sure these are within range. No, they're not. Okay. So we're gonna dig these tiles. And this is in range. Nice. So they're gonna fall down, you know. And then we'll be able to hunt them, I guess. There is 3 grains inside. That's 1 muffin. We'll allow them through. 2 Rexes on the side. We might want to go through just to get some food. More grain. Okay, we kind of have to do that. Looking at the path. This is the best path. You avoid abyssalite mining. That takes time. Work on that. They're probably going to get stressed out as a result, but I can't really think about that. We just got to get the foods. Oxygen is good on this side, I believe. Let's go, let's go. Nice. All right, now this part sucks. Unpacking. This might take, like, the full cycle to do. Hey, man, what are you doing? Oh, he's fertilizing. I guess that's fair. Oh, you use the gun to do that? That's not bad. Oh, okay, they sped this up. This is not that bad anymore, from what I could tell. Catch his breath, but I think he's got it. Alright, so now this is oxygen. No meteor. Get the wire. Oh my god. Go in and start breathing. Hey, wait, what? Combat? Oh, we're fighting the Rexes. That's fine. Okay. This little pip dude. Just living life, you know. Alright, so yeah, it does do it in the order that it should do it at. So it's these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's interesting. Steam is fine. I might need gas cargo if that's the case. I'm a little worried about that then. Yeah, I don't know what we need inside yet, because I don't know where we need to do the mission at. Rip this guy. Ice meteor shower. Oh, did we scan this? Nah, that's illegal, dude. What are we doing? We get the gold yet? No one's getting burned. Let's go. The mayor is still hurt. We put him on the hospital bed. Look at my dupes. They be duping. Alright. Gold AQ. Dig that. We're just gonna put a res here and have that connect. And then we need to get water inside somehow. I think the easiest way is just accumulating the salt water. Probably this is going to be the best. So I probably want to do like that. That way it's like the water doesn't spill out. It just accumulates at the bottom. And then we just dig through the sands. And then we have water here. Alright, so insulated, regular line. And then we have to pump from there. Okay, now the problem here is going to be power. We're going to want to do something like this. And then how do we get power here so it's not that bad? That might mean I probably want to do this again. Let's get up to 99. Might as well. Start digging. We got more nickel, just kind of just hanging out. We could dig that. Dig this. I don't really want to dig that part. Here. Can't really dig that. Get that set up. This is fine. It's just gonna make the meal hall a little larger. Alright, maybe not 99. Do it 50. Oh my god. Of all planets, man. Dude. Oh my god. That's so bad. Okay, that's not... I have to hope it's this one. Are we ready? We got the O2s inside? Yeah, we did. Alright, so this is the next rocket mission. Let's make sure Blindum had a meal. 3K. Oh, right when he woke up. This is optimal. Alright, so I think it's here. So if I go here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it doesn't really matter. We have the mask inside, all that matters. And food and power. Yeah, we're good. Alright. I think if it's not here, we reset and we do attempt number 3. I hate to say that, man. But I'm thinking if it's not here and this ends up being the water planet, I think we're just kind of screwed. Because we would have to take another like 50 cycles to probably tech up, cancel all the CO2 rockets and go straight into a dedicated steam setup. And then it's going to be like somewhere on the left side. Like we'd be able to do it. It's just, man, it's so gross that it's like way past my previous attempt. I'm kind of mad about that. I wouldn't mind resetting and just going straight to Steam because the CO2 rocket strat, I feel like because it's random seed doesn't work as well as I need it to, and it's not worth it. I think we do have to tech up the Steam here. A lot of the strats work though with the crash landing. We just got unlucky with the planet placement. But if this ends up being ice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We would still need gas res. I should probably make sure I have that. Gas cargo. I have it. Okay, cool. I guess I could grab this. We don't need liquid cargo. Alright, so we want to do that. Get the power. And then I wanted the refined metal so that we could use the batteries to do the AQ. And given how I want that to work, we probably just do it here. One, two. This is all space exposure. That's all space exposure. So this is the lowest we could do it. Alright, we'll do it. No space exposure here. That one is. We're gonna have to build a tile there. And then we can put the dischargers here. That's gonna be on a conductive line for these two. And then we'll be able to start setting up the steam rocket. Okay, so my man over here, you're not gonna need to do this anymore. Auto bottle off. Let's move that inside. There is nothing he could do anymore. He's effectively just stuck there because there's no real benefit of having him do anything. He could do research. Otherwise, he's just hanging out, man. We could add more oxygen inside. But that's really it. He's basically done. Ooh, food. I'll take that. It's always nice to get food. Still working out to there, which is not bad. Meat, corn. Corn, okay. So I think that means if we do this guy or the Rexes, we'll get a lot of food from the brisket. So it's gonna be fine, food-wise. Alright, you can start scanning. No power on the fridge because these don't perish. And then we just need this guy to, you know, start scanning. I'm hoping this is it, man. That would suck otherwise. Oops. Doing that. Doing this. I guess we could stop there. And just get close. It's already unbreathable. Because then I wanted them to kind of work on the AQ up top right now. We just got some bonus food. What's going on, Trip Scampy? What are we hoping that planet is? Ice planet. We're hoping that it's the ice planet. Because if it is, that would be planet number 5. And we'd be able to start doing the tear setup for that. But yeah, if it's the ice planet, we'd be able to do the objective right here. Open and breach the tear. And then that's basically the run. Yo, dude, I downloaded StarCraft, man. We gotta play 1-1. It's time. I made my barcode account 111IIILLL. So that people think I'm a pro. I'm over here friggin' reverse smurfing. Trying to put the fear of God in the enemies when I 7-pull. Hey man, you get 7-pulled and the guy's name is 111IILLL, dude. You be scared, man. I'm just saying, man. You'd be like, oh man, I think it's over. Sometimes you need a little bit of that fear of God, man. It's like, is that Jadon? I didn't think he played on US West. They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. My man, we're gonna leave you alone. You're just gonna live here by yourself, growing enough food. This is the life of George. Jorge, however you guys want to call it, the dude inside the truck. This is how he started, man. He started as Travado. And then he had enough food and material to sustain himself. Eventually, he gets bored of just idling, and he's going to build a house. He's going to raise the Pips and the Pip family. And yo, man, he's going to get a little shack right there. The pee water dump, you know, he's going to be peeing. And then he found out that the arbor trees eat the pee water. A little bit of synergy. And then that feeds the Pips. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. All right, 2 more. Oh, did we allow him to eat the food? Is Blindum starving? We don't even know. No, he's fine. We'll let him tank it out. He's fasting. Totally on a diet. Oh, he's not wearing the suit. That's really bad because he's consuming the oxygen. Oh my god. Okay, we got it on in time, I guess. Oh, that could have been really bad because he wouldn't have made it back home. That would have been a time loss too. All right, so now he got the mask on. He should be fine. I think once we mop up the water, it's going to be okay as well. Come on, Blindum. Where's the progress bar, dude? Halfway there. Oh, man. Triple meteor showers. Man. right. Last night and tonight, IRL 2, the meteor showers. We hoping, man. We hoping. Rambo, welcome in. Yo, man, I didn't know about the meteor showers. Oh, he's gonna run all the way. Alright, we're gonna hope that's enough power. You're still on a diet, dude. We'll feed you after you're done. Please? Progress bar. Once this fills up, I want to hear the music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. What are you doing? He's got to breathe. Okay, that's fair. Oh, man, he's asleep. Damn it, dude. My man's sleeping on the job. Did you guys know the little sparrow birds that you guys see? They're like really small. You probably fit like 2 of them in your hand. Mamba hunted them down, and we don't see them anymore in the area. That guy Mamba's a menace. Come on. Oh my god. It was the worst. I think that's it, boys. I think that's it. I think that's a dead run. That is a dead run. You could argue this could be an ice planet. Otherwise, we have no leads. That's unfortunate. So we're not going to give up. That means we just go on to attempt number 3. And I do think from this run experience, you can't go all in on CO2 rockets like I did. Because while you can and it does work, it's very much, if you don't get the planets right away, you're in a very bad predicament. Because using just CO2 rockets kind of requires you to have good planet spacing, like to be able to reach the other planet in 6 tiles. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the why that's bad is because I can't land to refuel. I have to go to here and then abandon ship, and then I won't be able to guarantee picking up all the resources in time, nor will I get a full refund. So, you know, these were 1 tile off to be able to utilize CO2 properly. I also have no clue, because these 2 won't be it and these 4 won't be it. These 6 question marks are going to be like this, points of interest. Right? Because of how planets work. They have to be by themselves. You'll never have a POY next to a planet. So, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate, boys. That's tough, man. Alright, so what we're going to probably want to do is, while we do want to get scanned ASAP, I think we got cycle 20. Cycle 15, we started getting the telescopes up. That's good. I think what we need to do on top of that is get to rad research immediately after. We would have smart batteries and peat burners like we did. And then I think the gas, the oxygen mass strat is going to be the play. I think we're also going to try to mix in some bionic dupes. Maybe. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. And then the other thing is, we kind of did a half measure. with how the bees worked out, because I think I need 2 hives, because I need 420 kilograms. But because it's taken so long, maybe I'm okay with just 1. I do need to get down here as soon as I can, though. So we kind of need a little bit of a good luck biome setup and go through one of these biomes with the mosquitoes, because it's warm and there's oxygen. Versus the chlorine CO2 cold slows you down, going up and down, chilly surroundings, stamina debuff. It's all pretty bad. Good news is that you do have a lot of CO2 for the rockets in the beginning, because you will have to do some sort of rocket crash land strategy. It's just I needed to get away from CO2 rockets and get into steam a lot earlier. Because what ended up happening was when we were here and we were doing the CO2 rockets, I think what we only benefit from that is if there's a planet on the side. It ended up not being anything. So it's one of those things where instead of setting CO2 to here, doing the 2 scan, and then CO2 here to do these 2 scan. The problem is that a steam rocket from here would have been able to do that. But I would have been able to refill and keep going to other spots instead of abandoning ship, having them rebuild, refueling again, rebuilding everything again. So I think that would be better. Another thing is food. That's one thing that I feel like I need to rethink. I'm not sure how we're going to want to do the food. So you guys could see I'm not growing anything. We're literally slaughtering the lums because we rush smoker. This one can be. Only this one. Nothing else. These 2, anything that's next to each other like this can never be a planet. Planets are always standalone. So these 2 aren't, these 4 aren't, and these 2 aren't. It's only this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it's technically in range. Because they normally give you the ice planet within a steam rocket's range, and you could land there, right? So it's possible. That's it. I wouldn't actually know though. So I'm thinking what we might want to do next time is actually grow sweat corn, and then do veggie poppers, or we get the fish. I forgot about that. We never got into the fish biomes. Jawbo fillet. Be able to get a lot of food from that as well. I didn't think about the jawbos. We didn't get into the gold biomes at all. That's kind of a RNG thing, right? Because where you laddered up. Because you want to do a straight shot ladder so you could do an early game scan. So that's close by. You don't have to build the infrastructure up and down of pipes and power, right? You'd be able to just do it nearby, get it started, and then work your way up to get a second one. Yeah, okay. It'd be like that sometimes, guys. They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do.